Hey guys, this is a follow-up. I couldn't resist doing this follow-up to my previous video. This gambit is real, man. This gambit is worthwhile. I'm thinking of calling it the Wormtongue Gambit. Okay, and it comes from the Rousseau Accepted. Bang. Okay, so if you haven't seen my previous video, don't bother watching the game. It's not great. Okay, and they play d3. This is by far the most common move, played in nearly half the games, by the way, at the 1600 to 2200 level on Lichess, so strongish level. Okay, they play d3, we play d5, hitting the bishop retreats. Okay, now we recapture the pawn and they take, again, d takes e4, 65% of the time they will just take. Okay, now the engine move, the most played move, the best move is bishop takes e4. I'm proposing knight takes e4. Right, I'm putting on my gambit glasses. I'm channeling William Gray for Jonathan Schrantz here. Okay, and we have three natural continuations. Okay, the most common move is knight to f3, followed by knight to f3 followed by queen takes, and then bishop takes. All right, now guess what? All of those are losing. Queen h5 check, by the way, is also back because you just thrown g6. So don't worry about that. Okay, let's go through these quickly in turn. Knight out. Now, interestingly, the next move that you need to play ain't never been played. Nobody has ever found the move knight c5 because it looks just weird and stupid, and you go, oh no, my pawn, right? And what's going to ensue? Let's say bishop takes, right? Bishop takes is not an issue, okay? Because what we're going to do now, we can play knight b4. We're targeting the bishop twice. We're also targeting c2, okay? Now, this has never been reached. As we said, nobody's ever found the move knight c5 anyway. But white is just lost in every line despite being a pawn up. Crazy knights, okay? So there's no point, because I've got no real world data on what people actually, what's white going to do. I don't know, okay? But anyway, that's one idea. Let's go on to the next chapter when we take. Okay, knight comes out again. We come back here, same position, just with the knight out really. And what if the queen takes here? If the queen takes, it's just as bad, because we trade queens and we play knight b5, right? Let's say they castle, and I mean, you've got c2 hanging, the rook in the corner hanging, and the bishop. And actually the best move here is just take the bishop, because that's an active bishop, right? And this rook's going nowhere right now. So at this point, you're up a piece. You've still got all your minor pieces. You're up a piece for a pawn, but it's -5. Considering the best continuations here for white, so absolutely terrible. Okay, same position. So we take with the knight and we say, oh no, my pawn, right? Second most common move after knight f3 is queen takes, and you know exactly what to do. There and there. Now, previously our knight was here, so all we need to do now is we're going to play knight to d4, okay? With similar ideas, we're just going off to c2. Now, knight to b4 is not good. Reason why you don't want to play knight to b4 is white has this, and to defend the pawn, okay? If you play knight to d4, and they bring the bishop back, which, by the way, this has been played 53 times, okay? And you don't capture the bishop here. Although black is better in every line. Far more accurate is knight c5, doubling down on the bishop. Okay, they will bring this bishop out doing this. And now, remember, you want to be targeting the c2 pawn. Therefore, we take with this, attack the rook. Oops, attack the rook. A takes b3 is the most likely, and then you're going to capture here and win. It's like -9 nearly. Okay, liking it? Okay, let's look at move number 3, please. Knight takes. Oh no, my pawn. Bishop takes. Knight b4. All right, so it's all the same ideas, targeting this, attacking that twice. So it's pretty much a similar position to we had. So basically, if this knight had come out first, we'd move this knight back to c5. That's the only difference, okay? Let's say they come out with check. It's like, it's the only move that's ever been played. No, it's not. c4 has been played, and bishop takes b7. Bishop takes b7 is actually the best move here. So let's have a quick look at that. I'm assuming we're going to trade queens. We do. Yes, the computer says trade queens, king has to recapture. Then you've got, okay, the intermediate rook d8, in between move, and our knights are targeting both of these fork squares. The king can't do anything. King can't do anything to get out of that. Okay, king e2 has been played in the past. Then I'm assuming we just capture on c2. Yeah. White has actually gone on to win from this position, from -6 in the only game ever played. But there you go. So, boys and girls, if you're a Rousseau player, then you might want to consider the Wormtongue Gambit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my submission to the Gambits Hall of Fame. Admittedly, it's a bit deep, seeing as it starts on move 8. But, you know, it's better to have gambited and to have lost than never to have gambited at all, as the song goes. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. See you later.